Hello, my name is Jennifer. Welcome to this seated yoga practice. So all you really need today for your class is just a chair. So we're going to begin in a seated comfortable position. Hopefully your chair doesn't have arms or rollers, so it's a nice sturdy chair that you can use. Hopefully your feet reach the floor. And then we're going to begin just settling into this space. So if you'd like to close your eyes, if that's comfortable for you. If not, just gazing down at the tip of your nose, settling into your space, focusing on a nice straight spine, shoulders down and relaxed away from your ears. Just going to begin taking a few breaths in through the nose, filling up the belly, and then perhaps out through the nose. Checking in, shoulders are down and relaxed away from the ears. And then when you're ready, just gently begin to flutter the eyes open. We'll start with just a few neck rotations. So just relaxing through the shoulders and then taking a few rotations in the neck, if that's available for you. Taking big circles in one direction. If that is not an option for you and you want to take half circles, you can certainly do that as well. Most importantly is throughout this practice, we stay with our breath, meaning we don't hold our breath throughout the postures. And we also listen to our bodies. So any messengers that our body's sending us, whether it be pain, discomfort, numbness, tingling, those are all signs to listen to. So anytime you experience those sensations in the body, you might just want to back off a little bit. So you can still continue to practice, just maybe modify and don't go quite as deep into that stretch. So maybe you look down and then gently look up, bringing the head back to center, look to the right, and gently look to the left. So just warming up those cervical muscles, any movements that feel good to you. And then we'll begin to take a few shoulder rolls. So you can place your hands on your shoulders and you can just make circles with your elbows. So just loosening up the shoulders, up, back, and down. Deep breaths in. Exhale out. Inhale up, exhale out. And then maybe go in the opposite direction, so going forward with your shoulder rolls. Stay with the breath. And then gently bring the hands back to the knees. And we'll take a few cat-cows next. So basically we're placing our hands on our knees. We're going to take a big inhale, fill the belly up, look up at the ceiling, or if that bothers your neck, you can look straight ahead. But trying to get a nice back bend here. And then exhale, drop the head, suck the belly way into the spine, rounding the spine. And then inhale, look up, extend the back. Exhale, round the spine. Few more on your own breath. Slow, steady movements. Breath with movement. One more, inhale up. And exhale, round the spine, draw the belly button into the spine. And then slowly come back to center. Now we're going to inhale the right arm up towards the ceiling. Place the left arm behind your chair. Right hand to the left knee. Keep your spine nice and long. Look over your left shoulder and take a few deep breaths. Inhale, filling up the belly. Exhale, releasing, letting go. Slowly come back to center. Left arm extends up. Right hand behind your back. Left hand to the right knee. Look over that right shoulder. Deep breaths in. Exhale it out. And then slowly making your way back to center. Next, we're going to keep the right ear and we're going to bring it to the right shoulder. So drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Shoulders down and relaxed. Notice that stretch on the left side of your neck. Maybe if you feel like you need to make it a little more intense, bring the left arm out. Extend it away from your body. Only if you feel like you need more of a stretch. Paying attention to any signals, numbness, tingling, discomfort, that's a sign to back out. Stay with your breath. One more breath in. Exhale it out. Slowly come back to center. Now drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Keep the left shoulder down and relaxed. Notice that stretch on the right side of your neck. Do you feel a nice stretch? Can you stay right where you are? Do you need a little bit more? Maybe you extend that right arm out. One more inhale. Exhale it out. Slowly make your way back to center. Now we're going to inhale the left arm up and overhead. Place your right hand on the chair, or you can place your right hand on the left knee. Keep your spine nice and straight. Bring your left arm over to the right side of your body. Open up that left rib cage, the whole side body there on the left side. Breathing in, breathing out. One more inhale, one more exhale. Slowly come back to center. Same thing on the opposite side. Inhale the right arm up and overhead. Left arm can go on the right knee or on the side of the chair, whatever feels better. Extend that right arm over to the left side body. Keep both sit bones on the chair. Maybe you look straight ahead. Maybe you look up at that right hand. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breaths. One more big breath in. Exhale it out. Slowly come back to center. Right. So next we're going to take the left foot. We're going to bring it up and cross it over the right knee. Flex your left foot. Press down on that left knee just gently. Listen to your body. Open up that space on the left hip here. Keep a nice straight spine. Just noticing any sensations in that left hip. Now take your hands, clasp them around your left knee. Bring your left knee in across your body. towards your right armpit. Maybe you're noticing a stretch through that left piriformis, the buttocks area there. Nice straight spine. Stay with your breath. One more inhale. One more exhale. And release. Next, bring your right foot, cross it over the left knee. Push that right knee away from your body. Maybe you notice one side's a little tighter than the other. I know I do. So just gently press that right side down. Open up that space in that right hip. Breathing in, breathing out. One more inhale, one more exhale, and then clasp your hands around the right knee. Bring that knee in towards your left armpit. Get a nice stretch through the piriformis here. One more inhale. Exhale it out. Then slowly bring your foot back down to the floor. So next we're going to take a few sun salutations just to kind of warm up the spine. We're going to do that seated. So we're going to inhale the arms up and overhead. Take a big exhale. Take the hands out to the side. Bring them down towards your toes. Inhale. Take your palms up your shins to your kneecaps, flat back, look straight ahead at your mat. Then exhale the hands back down to the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Maybe take a mini back bend here, only if it feels good. Listen to your body. What feels good for someone might not feel good for someone else. So exhale the hands back down to the toes. Inhale, slide the hands up the shins to the kneecaps, flat back, look straight ahead. Exhale the hands back down to the toes. Inhale, one vertebrae at a time, arms out to the side, all the way up. And then maybe take a mini back bend if it feels good. One more time, exhale the hands back down to the toes. Inhale, slide the hands up the kneecaps, flat back, look straight ahead. Exhale the hands back down to the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, one vertebrae at a time, listening to your body. Exhale the hands back down into Tadasana. So now we're going to take our warrior series from the chair. You're going to take your right leg, you're going to step it out to the right side of your chair. That right knee stays bent. That's the important leg right here that we're working on. So I'm okay with this left leg staying right where it is. That's an option for you. Option one. Option two is to take this left leg and straighten it out. Okay, so your choice, your practice, whatever feels better to your body. So you're going to rotate your shoulders towards that right front leg. And then option one, you can bring your hands up and overhead. Or option two, you can bend your arms in a cactus arm. So shoulders should be facing that right leg. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Then drop your arms down by your sides. Rotate your hips to the left. Keep that right knee bent. Wrists are directly over your feet. Look at your right middle finger. Shoulders are away from your ears. Checking in with those shoulders for warrior 2, 3, 2, 1. Flip your right palm. Reach it up towards the sky. Grab your left leg with your left hand. Open up that space in the right rib cage, the intercostal muscles, and breathe. Now gently bring your right elbow to your right knee. Keep your left arm up towards the ceiling and maybe look up at your left hand for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back into your warrior 2. And then we're gonna bring the hands to the waist, hands back or feet back to center, and we're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. So left foot steps out, big step, bent knee on the left side. The right leg can stay right where it is, or the right leg can extend out. Your foot would be facing a 45-degree angle, and then your left leg is bent. Rotate your shoulders towards your left foot. Bring your arms above, shoulders down and relaxed, or come into cactus arms. Once again, elbows bent depending on your shoulders. Shoulders facing that left knee. Tummy's in nice and tight. Shoulders are relaxed away from the ears for 3, 2, 1. Rotate your pelvis towards the right side of your body. Hands are directly under your feet. Look over at your left middle finger for warrior 2. Check those shoulders, down and relaxed. 3, 2, 1. Flip your left palm, reach it up towards the ceiling. Take your right hand back on your right leg. Open up the left side rib cage. Breathe. Drop the left elbow to the left knee. Bring the right arm up towards the ceiling, palm facing away from your body for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back into warrior 2. Drop the hands to the waist and then bring the feet back out in front. So we're going to slide those feet straight out in front, flexing our feet. We're going to inhale the arms up and overhead, and then we're going to hinge at the hips. So we're going to fold forward, trying to reach those toes, but it's okay if you don't reach your toes. You can place your hands on your shins. Most importantly, it's deep breath in, deep breath out. Noticing any sensations in the body, paying attention to those signals. One more inhale. One more exhale. Slowly make your way back up to center. And we're going to take a side body stretch once again. So we're going to place the right hand down to the floor, or if you have anything that can bring the floor a little higher up. If you can't reach the floor, you're going to take your left arm, you're going to reach it up towards the ceiling here and hold for 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back up. Place the left hand down on the floor or on the block. Take your right arm, reach it up towards the ceiling, holding here for 3, 2, 1, and slowly come back up. If you don't have a block, you can always use a book. That would work just as well. All right, so next we're going to point the toes. Just give me a few flex and extend those feet. Maybe even take a few circles with the right foot. So just working all of our joints, head to toe. Going in both directions. And then bringing the left foot out, taking a few circles, point and flex. Just any kind of motion you can get in that foot. We don't want to neglect our ankles. And then coming back to your seated position, we're going to raise the right knee up towards the ceiling if you can. grab hold of that right knee, bring it in towards your chest. If you want to continue making a few circles with your ankles, you certainly can do that. Just taking a few breaths here. Knee to chest. And in the opposite direction. And then I want you to take your right knee with your right hand, and I want you to bring it out to the side of your body. Open up that right hip. See if you can hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that right knee back and then place it down. Same thing on the opposite side. Bring that left knee in towards your chest. Making a few circles with that right foot. Both directions. Always keeping a nice straight spine. Always checking in with your posture. And then bring the left knee out to the side for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then bringing that knee back into center. And this time we're going to take the right knee. We're going to cross it over the left knee. So sitting in a cross-legged position. And then we're going to take the right hand, place it on the left shoulder, left hand on the right shoulder. Sitting up nice and straight, squeezing those legs together for a little compression here. Stretching out through the shoulders. Nice straight spine, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly release. Take your left foot, cross it over your right leg. And then once again, placing the right hand on the left shoulder, the left hand on the right shoulder. Nice straight spine. This is a modified version of the Eagles pose. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly release the bind. So finding your comfortable seated position, we'll take another shoulder stretch. You're going to bring your right arm straight out in front of your chest. You're going to take your left hand, gently press your right elbow in towards your chest. Feeling a stretch in the back side of that right shoulder. Taking a few deep breaths here. And slowly release. Next, take your left arm, cross your chest, place your right hand on your elbow, gently press in just to feel a nice stretch through the left shoulder. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. And then slowly release. Maybe take a few shoulder rolls up, back, and down. Loosening out that upper thoracic area, all those muscles in the top of your back that tend to get tight and tense when we're stressed, or when we have poor posture, or we're sitting in a desk all day long. So really stretching out and being more aware of our posture will help. So maybe rolling a few backwards. And then when you're ready, just finding a comfortable seated posture. Maybe if you're comfortable closing the eyes, or looking down at the tip of your nose. As we close our practice today in One Community, just begin to notice how your body may be feeling now as opposed to when you started your practice. Maybe noticing a sense of calming, maybe relaxation, maybe less tension in the body. Just begin to notice your breath. Using your breath as a powerful tool to calm the body down at any point, any time during the day. And then whenever you're ready, gently begin to open the eyes. And thank you all for joining me for this seated yoga practice. Go in peace, love, and kindness.